Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to Momma Jo's Kitchen. As you can see, it's a beautiful sunny day from the light shining in and the glare from the snow. But what I have for you all today is another very quick, simple, easy recipe. That's one thing, if you like quick and easy, I have lots of those type of recipes. I don't like slaving away forever in the stove, in the kitchen, but I like for the food to taste good. So what I'm going to do today is kind of an experiment. There's something I've been wanting to do, but it's usually done with chicken. And what I'm going to use today is I have some boneless pork loin ribs. That's what these are. And my hands are clean. And I've got my oven preheating to 350 degrees. And I'm going to try to get them to, I know they'll fit in here. I've greased a 9x13 baking dish really well with some leftover saved bacon grease. I always save my bacon grease because you just never know what you might need it for. So we're going to be putting them in here, but we have to prepare some stuff first. And in this bowl right here, I'm going to add 1 cup of all-purpose flour. Then I have a tablespoon of kosher salt. Kosher salt is more coarse and it doesn't have additives to it like table salt. And so if you use table salt, you would probably need to use less because it's finer and it's saltier in taste. But I'm using a tablespoon of kosher salt. Okay, I'm also using, I wanted to make sure this is what I thought. Oh, this is a tablespoon of onion powder. Now you could use the seasonings that you like. And then I have 2 teaspoons of garlic powder. I have 2 teaspoons of paprika. And if you don't have paprika, you have smoked paprika, you could probably use that instead. And then I'm only going in with a teaspoon. Michael loves black pepper, but since this is the first time I'm making this, I'm only going to go in with a teaspoon because I don't want it to be too overpowering. Now I'm just taking my whisk and incorporating them throughout each other, through the flour. Now this may seem very strange to you. It kind of seems strange to me, but it makes sense with where I'm going with this. All right, I'm just going to set this aside for a minute. I'm going to get another bowl right here. And I had this up in the freezer. You could use chicken broth. You could use whatever broth you have on hand. I happen to have, this was ham broth, and it's been up in the freezer, and I wanted to find some kind of use for it, so hopefully it won't be too strong. I mean, we're talking about the same, meat, basically. I mean, it comes from a pig. So here I have 2 cups of ham broth. I want to try it and see how that turns out. So that was 2 cups. And then you're going to need 2 cups of heavy cream or heavy whipping cream. Now I tell you, if this does not turn out the way that, if Michael doesn't care for it, he will let us know, trust me. But I don't know how you're going to go wrong with pork because he loves pork. So I'll put all that in there. Okay, I'm just going to just whisk the 2 together to combine them. Now again, bear with me. This might seem a little weird at first. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm bringing that flour back, and I'm going to take each piece of pork and I'm going to dredge each one really well in the flour. And I'm just going to shake off the X, and I'm going to put it right in this baking pan. And I'm going to do that with all of them. It's going to take me a minute, so let me get all of them done up and put in here, and I'll bring you all back for the next step.
How you doing, YouTube? Here to taste test the smothered, boneless country pork loin ribs. And it's over egg noodles. Let's see if I don't know if I'm gonna need a knife or not. No, actually, I don't need a knife. Mmm. Mmm. Loaded with flavor. I mean, loaded with flavor. Excellent. The gravy's awesome. The pork is delicious. The fatty pieces of the pork sucked up all the flavor. The gravy's great. 10 out of 10, as Noah would say. Remember to like, comment, share, subscribe. Check out Momma Jo making this video. Check out all of Momma Jo's videos. Come back and get you some of this. This is good stuff.